This is the Filthy Wall, where we tell the raw truth about the fire service and the people who threaten it. Today, we're not talking about gear, tactics, or hero stories. Today, we're talking about murder.
This was a total ambush. These firefighters did not have a chance.
It was 1:21 p.m. Sunday, and firefighters were responding to a routine wildfire call, racing to this black smoke seen off a local trailhead.
Right now, there's no shooters on.
But as firefighters prepared to battle the flames, suddenly shots ringing out from the hills above.
There's not. Everybody's tired up here. Law enforcement, don't turn now up here.
2 firefighters were killed, another wounded, all of them ambushed.
I'm pinned down behind Battalion 1's rig. It's clear to me that this fire was intentionally to draw us in.
Sirens heard throughout the neighborhood as roughly 300 law enforcement and first responders from Idaho and Washington state raced to the scene.
First really started hearing the sirens as far as kind of going up and down there. And immediately just kind of the tension really just kind of went up as far as all around town.
Officials delivering their grim assessment.
We do believe that the suspect started the fire, and we do believe that it was an ambush and it was intentional.
A standoff ensuing, officers exchanging fire with the suspect as helicopters with snipers scanning the forest as authorities tracked cell phone data which stayed in the same spot since 3:16 p.m., eventually finding the man dead with a weapon nearby.
We had to scoop up that body, and we had to transport that body to a different location.
And some residents forced to shelter in place for over 4 hours, unable to escape. And then that solemn scene as a procession of law enforcement, firefighters, and ambulances brought the bodies of the 2 fallen firefighters to the medical examiner's office. Officials saying there's simply no training for this kind of situation.
This is something that we don't train for. It's not something we expect. It's not something our firefighters should have to deal with.
And now that tight-knit community left reeling.
If somebody lost their mom or their dad, or somebody's wife or husband isn't coming home tonight.
Straight up, cold-blooded, calculated murder of 2 Idaho firefighters who were just doing their job. Let that sink in. 2 first responders were ambushed, shot dead, because someone decided their lives didn't matter. Not in the heat of a rescue, not in a burning building, but gunned down, like prey. What kind of coward does that? Was it a pyromaniac? Some twisted arsonist who wanted to see his work light up and then take out the ones who came to stop it? Or maybe it was worse. Maybe it was some bitter, rejected wannabe who couldn't make it through the academy. Maybe he thought taking lives would give him the recognition he never earned. A man so consumed by resentment, all he had left was gasoline and bullets. And don't act like that's too far-fetched. This ain't the first time we've seen something like this. Go back to Memphis. That off-duty firefighter who shot his own wife in cold blood, then set the house on fire just to get the fire department to show up. Let me repeat that. He wanted his brothers and sisters in the fire service to respond to a murder scene he created, all because he believed his wife was sleeping with a coworker. And instead of being a man, instead of walking away, he turned into a monster. These are the kind of sick, selfish minds we're dealing with. You've got firefighters who wake up every day ready to put themselves on the line, ready to save lives, and you have cowards, hiding in the shadows, waiting to pull the trigger. This wasn't random. This was deliberate. You don't accidentally ambush a fire crew. This was premeditated hate. And for what? Let's be clear. First responders don't sign up to be targets. We sign up to serve, to run toward the smoke when everyone else runs away, to hold the line when people's lives are falling apart. But now we have to worry about being ambushed by lunatics who see us as a threat, or worse, entertainment. Where are the calls for justice? Where's the national outcry? 2 public servants are dead. Families are shattered. A department is gutted. A city is traumatized. But the headlines move on too fast. Let me tell you something. We won't move on, we won't forget, and we won't stop calling out the evil that tries to snuff out the light of this profession. To the shooter, whatever dark hole you're rotting in now, know this: you didn't break us. You only hardened our resolve. And if your goal was to make a statement, congratulations. You did. The statement is you're a coward. A disgrace to humanity. And the only fire you'll ever be part of again is the one waiting for you on the other side. To the families of the fallen, we see you. We honor your loved ones. And to every firefighter listening, watch your 6. Train like your life depends on it. Because it might. This is the Filthy Wall. We speak truth for those who can't.